G'day everyone, another Torchlight SS4 video here. It's been mentioned a few times how I go through the campaign so easily. I've done it on Erica, Boom, and Iris so far, and it was pretty easy for all of those. The only other character that I'll probably play this season is probably Automoto. So in this video, I'm just going to play through the campaign. It might be a bit of a long video, or I might edit it and speed it up in places. But just go over how I get through the campaign. If I can create, there we go. So it's relatively simple. I know that some classes are easier than others. Boom, Moto, Automoto, minions are relatively, well, generally easier. As you can see, the minions do literally everything for you. This part on Erica is much harder as her first skill absolutely sucks. But I feel like the concept should be relatively the same. You might have to be a little bit more difficult up to the first treasure trove, but after that, it should be pretty straightforward. So all I'm doing is pressing R to click on all the quests and tapping escape so that I can skip all of that useless garbage, basically. Go up here, blah, blah, blah. Minions will kill everything. Pretty simple as a minion build. Iris is even faster than this, I believe. If you're on hardcore, you might want to pick up this stuff and use it. However, it doesn't give me any damage, so I'm not going to bother. If it was blue, I may consider it because you really want gear with life regen on it. Life regen is pretty huge when it comes to campaign, as you don't have to worry about dying at all. We didn't get any blues there, so we'll just skip all this, press K to get into your skills and apply that one. Now, if I was making an alt, it would be even faster because you would simply load up a town portal, and on your main, you would spend between 1 and 5 flame elementium buying a chest. Place the chest in your stash, and then come over to the stash and pull it out. This will give you 120 energy, which is more energy than you would normally get from the entire campaign. And this also reflects over 600 damage when a boss hits you. So the early bosses will one-shot themselves on you. That is an insanely strong starter. So if that drops, I'm going to put it on. But I'm not going to put that one on because I don't want to just... I want to treat this as a fresh character. So just remember that chest. If you are making an alt, just pop it on and you will be golden. So all we really want for a first drop is blue gear. Try and avoid evasion gear, because if you don't evade, you take full damage and you die. So you may want to just focus on armor and life regen, and especially for minions. So I'll be focusing on minion damage. If I get lucky and get a plus minion skill level weapon, then that will be far better than minion damage. And likewise for other classes, if you are a lightning Erica, for example, or if you are a cold based iris or a lightning based iris, getting +1 to the skill is far better than getting the equivalent tier of damage type. So on an iris, if you got a weapon with plus 30% lightning damage and another weapon with +1 lightning skill level, the lightning skill level will be far superior in every way to the lightning damage. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. So there we go, a couple more blues, just pick them up, then have a look. We got blink, so we'll put that on. Now, if you don't know, you can just click on the abilities down here and change them however you like. I always like having blink on right click, so that's why it's there by default. Use some talents. Now, this build, it's showing something already allocated. Unfortunately, in hardcore, they didn't think of it, and it's not there. So this is just the novice guide one there, or you could go with this one, 2.6 trillion DPS. That sounds pretty amazing. I might go for that one when I get to maps if I play this character. Spiders seem to be the way to go. However, for this, I'm just going to use the noob guide, and you can go from there. I forgot to look at the gear. Mana regen doesn't really do much. That doesn't do much, and that's kind of whatever as well. Resummon our minions. Again, if you're playing minions on an alt, you would get the activation medium minion. It is insanely cheap because it's really only useful for Automoto. It's actually good for everyone that uses servant damage in their build because it has more additional minion damage than a level 21 servant damage spell. So just keep that in mind, that if you have servant damage in your build, you may want to use the activation minion medium instead, because it'll be more damage. The activation medium goes up to 55% additional damage, and the level 21 servant damage goes to 35%. So you're basically getting 20% additional damage for free. Rambone mods, they are minion damage. So +1 fire skills. That'd be great if I was using a fire minion build. But Rambone are the base that give minion damage. So that's great. So now they're hitting for 28 instead of 10. I don't really have to look at the weapons anymore. Not for a little while anyway. Once we get to the treasure troves, that's when this really opens up. Yeah. Pick up all that stuff, why not? Now we're level 5, so we can go to our potion. It's saying to put on residues, however auto charge is far better. Just means that you're always going to have a potion available when you want to use it. See, it's auto charging by itself. It is charging extra when we kill an enemy, however it will auto charge as we go. We've got 3 talent points. We'll use those in a minute. To save time, I don't use the talent points every time I get to a new level. It just doesn't seem worth it. The boosts that it gives you are nice, but you generally shouldn't really need a tiny little power boost to get through the next part. So we'll kill this elite. Get his XP. So we've got 65% now. Killing him 75%. Still need some life regen on gear. Hopefully we can get something with life regen soon. Cold skill. Lightning skill. Give me one with fizz skill. That'd be nice. The bulwark cannon. I think I ran into all of that damage then. I don't think I managed to avoid any of it, which is kind of funny. Another Rambone. Quickly have a look at those. No extra damage, no extra damage. So it's always kind of slow at the start until you get to the first treasure trove, and then you may get lucky and get a good legendary or two. However, it's pretty fluid. We got 4. Might as well use. 4's reasonable. My minions are about to die. No, they didn't die. Handy. Yes, yes. I have another ability. Thank you. Let's put on the extra ability. Now we got 3 minions. So you don't really want to stop and kill every single thing. If you stop and kill the blue packs and the rares, you should definitely have enough experience to get through to the next major part. One thing to note is if you are on a class that doesn't give you blink, those bones that just pop up there, if you don't have blink, you can't get out of it. Regen's life. There we go. Fantastic. So now we're going to passively regen life as we go. And we don't have to rely on our potion as much. Automoto is always a fantastic starter. As minions do most of your work for you. Minion damage, that's nice. That wasn't our... No. Extra max life.
Favored one of the 6 gods, may you inherit the glory of the past.
Is this where the treasure trove is? Near... No. Oh, is it? Ah. I was like, why isn't anything dying? I haven't summoned my minions. So this is the first treasure trove. This is where the campaign becomes a bit of a joke. So in here you have 100% additional drop quantity and plus 30% XP. That is not the only major buff in here. The mob density is insane. So you're getting far more than 30% boosted XP. In here we can get Glorious Journey, which is that chest. It just doesn't have the energy on there, which reflects a ton of damage. Rock Lizard's skull is okay-ish. The belt is okay-ish. Omniscient Prototype is a way of getting energy early. This would be really good if you didn't get the other chest. Lone Survivor's kind of whatever. That can possibly be okay, and Lonesome is the other major item that can drop in here. So really we're after Lonesome or Glorious Journey or the Omniscient Prototype. But even if we don't get any of the things that we need there, the XP and stuff that you gain in here is insane. So we're level 8 at the moment. We'll just blast through this. So you're getting far more loot drop as well. Since we're melee monsters, they don't care about the shields that these silly monsters have. So that's one level so far. We're at the boss. What legendary do we get? We got Rock Lizard's Skull. Identify it. It's going to be better than what we're wearing, so we'll wear it anyway. 38%. Recycle everything because it's garbage. Rambone is good. Quickly hover over everything else. There's something else there. Oh, the chest. Whatever. And then we just do this a few times because we're getting really good XP in here. We're almost level 10 already. It's a little bit less important at this stage. However, the later stages, your damage really starts to fall off. So if you just focus on the treasure troves, then you'll really blitz through the story a lot faster. So Lone Survivor, that's not the one that we want. Lonesome is the one that we want. So we've currently got 4 talent nodes to use. 5 talent nodes to use. And we're level 11, so that should get us the first talent node. Interesting that it's saying to get 1 there. But let's just follow the guide, I guess. I would always get minion crit strike, minion crit damage. That just seems like a no-brainer over cooldown recovery speed. Yeah, I'm going to get those instead of these. But that's just me. I don't think that amount of cooldown recovery speed is going to make any difference to the campaign. The boss again already. Get another legendary, another Rock Lizard Skull. This is getting faster as we go. Obviously, we're getting better gear, we're getting better stats, etc. And I didn't allocate the talent node. If we get some boots with movement speed, that'd be fantastic. Look at that, we just leveled and we're already at 30% of the next level. 75%. The boss just gives you a massive chunk. So it's saying our stage level is too low. XP will be reduced. Will it though? We are getting 37% of the XP at the moment. If we get that chest or an Omniscient or a Lonesome, that'd be fantastic. But this will be our last one. Even at 37% of the XP, we're still going to probably get a level here, maybe 60%. All right. So we didn't get a level, which is completely fine. ID these, see if there's any upgrades. That's a bit better than whatever we were using. That one's slightly better. Alright, so we'll leave the treasure trove. We're at 20 minutes now. We're level 14, and we should be able to smash through this campaign crap to the next treasure trove. So all you're going to do now is ignore practically everything and just run for the next zone. Use our talent nodes. And then we won't touch talent nodes again until we get to the next treasure trove. If you've seen the story before, you just press escape all the time and just skip. Skip, 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 skip.
But why are these mining carts working again? I even see lumps of ender crystals in there.
Bum bum bum, bada bum bum. So I'm gonna speed up this part of the video, and I'll slow it down if anything interesting happens.
Oh, brother. What are you planning? Oh my goodness! They sent a huge trog to guard this place. My brother has gone mad. This is King's Course. No shortcuts left from here on out. A dwarf hunting me down with trogs? My Magnus Razor.
You over there! Wait!
Base. Partner, look where he's going. Don't you think something's off? Never mind. We don't have time for that. Getting the stuff back is more important.
The perfection. We're here. The capital of the Dwarven Kingdom. The heart
Now that we've got pack spirits, no, we don't.
of the first king of
I think it's 20.
Ow! Ow!
Corey, did you hear that? It's the rumbling of machines.
The inheritance has long been broken, but its will shall reappear.
My brother and I have never been able to understand each other. In the end, we ended up on very different paths. If there's still a chance, I want to talk to him. Maybe he'd stop being so stubborn.
Spark! My sword!
That room must...
Brother!
The dwarf king's voice gradually fades with his body.
We should continue forward, partner. We must catch up to Lane.
I'm not coming with you. I need some time alone.
Now they've got pack spirits. We can put something in here. I'm just going to put a damage one so I can smash through as fast as possible. Get some alley res because alley res is pretty strong. And crack on.
As expected of Torchlight. You're really... Come see me once you're ready. You ready? Our people are attacking this place. Agitos must be hiding here. We must catch up with them and recover the spot.
I will not.
The earth is shaking. Something is below us. Look, survivor.
Is that all you've got?
Pest carcasses are everywhere.
Hey, a machine also needs.
Live.
You won't get the better of me.
Is your body still holding up? I really want...
You won't get the better of me.
Over there! The barrier just...
He couldn't bear to see me tortured by Amber.
Looks like you're not gonna make it.
For so many years, Liv has never looked wounded though. Worried about her health, I offered to seal a pact with her many times.
Alrighty, so we're at the second treasure trove. The level of the enemies is 19. We're level 18. And we've just been skipping everything else. This time we can get some boots, which are going to be fantastic if we can manage that. The drop pool's a little bit less, and lonesome and omniscient. So we'll probably just get the other two items over and over again, which is going to suck, but we're mainly here for the levels. Maybe we can pick up a new weapon or so. but we'll see. Right, is that the new? It is. Omniscient Prototype, that's pretty lucky. Minion Attack Speed Amulet is also pretty lucky. The right ring is absolute garbage, and Omniscient Prototype. So that gives us 107 energy, which is huge. So now we can go to our skills and make our minions a lot better. Give them servant speed because I just want them attacking more often. And we'll give them... it says to use Tendon Slicer, but... yeah, let's get Tendon Slicer. Sure. So all that, pretty sweet. It's unlocked all these other ones, but we don't have any auras to use just yet. So now we can go through, and the rest of the campaign should be pretty simple. The minions hit a fair bit harder now, a clear a fair bit faster. However, hopefully we can get the boots, and then I'll be a happy camper. So even with a 5-link, that rare took way too long. I would almost consider it not worth the effort of killing that enemy. Haven't managed to get a decent Cooperite wand yet, which is a shame. That's what I'm looking out for with all of the drops. Just a new weapon, as legendaries will fill the rest of our slots. And the rest of it's going to be pretty much pointless. So as I run along, I'm just keeping an eye out on the top of the screen where everything's dying to see if I can spot an item worth picking up, i.e. a weapon. Right. I could go through and make a filter for Cooperite wands, but ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, we got the boots. That's fantastic. We got a two-handed minion damage plus 2 minion skill. That is huge. That's amazing. Plus 2 minion skill with minion damage. We don't have crafting yet, so I can't even upgrade it. We got the boots for movement speed. We've got Omniscient Prototype. The only other thing I would want from here, other than XP, is the Lonesome. So they changed how minions work this season. So they no longer are affected by the attack speed of the weapon. So it doesn't matter what weapon you are using. Two-handers used to be frowned upon because they had a slower minion attack speed. However, now that is no longer a factor. Got 8 skill points to use up here. which I'll use in a second once I level. There we go. 9 points is definitely worth using. Three points there. I'm going to ignore the cooldown recovery and go with the minion skill level. One more level and we've maxed out that zone. Now that we've got 4 minions, I may switch to maniacal modification. Not maniacal. Mechanical. In here, instead of tendon slicer, means that I have 2 instead. I'll just quickly look at the damage. Yeah, 1k, 3k. Yeah, so that's definitely better than tendon slicer. Which makes me wonder why the new build had... although I did just allocate 9 skill points, so... Mighty Guard, you can either go Mighty Guard or Isomorphic, but minion skill levels this early on is insane. And also another added benefit of having, so that's the other chest that we would have used if we didn't have Omniscient, but now we've got a 5 link, so we're definitely not going back to the old chest. Did put on the boots, yep. More dragon scales. It's alright, so this is the last one because our level is too low. That's level 23, so that'll mean that we can power through and get to the next treasure trove without any issues at all. So the XP that we're getting is still really nice because of the mob density and how many rares and how many elites and stuff there are in the zones. So we should be level 25 by the end of this or very shortly after. Just more dragon scale. So we're 94%, so we didn't quite get there. However, that's okay. You can skip these cutscenes now, which is fantastic. For the first 4 seasons, you couldn't skip that, and you had to watch the bridge come up every single time. Was somewhat frustrating. Now we get to do the most annoying fight in Torchlight Infinite. Live. Doesn't matter how much damage you do, it still takes 3 minutes to do. Because, yeah. Why? Enough Liv. You can't do anything because I'm Automoto and you're garbage. Oh, I can do the hero trait. Let's do that.
I will be waiting for you at the crossroads of endless thought.
Pretty tough. Assign the hero trait. See if we can do the next one for another skill point. Should be okay as long as we don't get hit. And then we'll just leave. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Now we'll just wait the 14 years that it takes to do live. We're at 41 minutes now. Oh. Pretty thrilling fight, this one. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get a drink. Maybe that's what it's designed for you to have a toilet break mid-fight.
Remember it now. I am Liv of Torchlight.
Why does that have to be so cold? Most thrilling fight ever. Oh, Liv's dead. What's up, Sheriffune? So that took 3 minutes. Oof. Bit of a pain. It's a bit early, so it's not surprising.
Ember devoured my old home.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
BRB. Alright, let's continue. Escape, 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 escape. May as well use our extra points while we're here. Machinist. That's all we've got. A couple of pack spirit points. We got another packed spirit, so that's really good. Go with minion attack speed since we're automoto. Oh, I should have gone with that one. Additional damage is huge. Oh, I have an extra point that I didn't use. Up and up. Get it on. This area here used to get you a ton of XP as it has a lot of elites and stuff. However, now with Treasure Trove, you don't really notice it as much. Stop right there. Oops. Forgot you need to actually click that one. You get Magic Dash. Do I have Magic Dash yet? I do not. Gear crafting. Can I upgrade my weapon now? Nope. It's too low level. He used to give you a weapon or something, or a ring maybe. Now he doesn't give you anything. Not that we need it. Wait, what? Thanks, auto suggestion. I was pretty sure I was going the right way, but I'm like, oh, let's just click this to see what it says. And it told me to go back and around the friggin' statue. So dumb. Panting, thank you. He had to swing his sword once. One time. Benefit to the treasure trove is you don't have to look at anything on the ground anymore. Really? And plus we got a +2 weapon, so we might look at weapons if killing stuff starts to take a while. However, as you can see, we'll do this one as well. See how long this takes. Even that's a joke. So just keep going. Actually, I might kill one more of those on the next level, because I'm curious how much XP they give. I don't think it's going to be worth it, but... Help me! No, I don't think I will, bro. You can die. You're going to betray me anyway. Something's going on ahead. One of the seasons, he would say that over and over and over again. And it was the most annoying voice line probably in any game ever. Who's there? Kill him. There we go, he's dead. Alright, what do we got? 1% XP. That makes it pretty easy to track. Not worth killing. Cool. Well, now I know. This beam up here killed my hardcore characters because you can't dash past it and he needs to destroy it. Pretty annoying, but I've lost a couple of hardcore characters to that, and that's just why I don't play hardcore. It's also why I got the XP loss legendary pack spirit instead of Anthem. It's full of traps. Oh no. Whatever will we do? I don't know if I will speed this up. I might just add music to... Add music to it. Then people can compare and play along or whatever. Oops. Went too far.
The barrier is gone. Looks like those sentries are keepers of these traps. Once we take them out, we should be able to move on.
I am the blade to sever the evils.
Without the sentries,
Holy Spirit, please discipline the trespassers.
I wish the church could be a little less, stubborn.
I am indestructible, eternal light.
Did the church ever treat civilians?
Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Should probably add machine army.
Holy intruders, your evil deeds end here. The Holy Spirit is with us. I am Alex. Light never fades.
Alright, let's add machine army.
If I had to give my everything, I would not back down. Hey, a machine.
The barrier is still there. Damn it. I guess we have to try the other way.
It's a trap. Whatever will we do?
This part of the city was already taken by Agitos. A large group of Agitos is entrenched here. Partner, let's destroy them in one fell swoop. That's it. And no one will stop.
Oh, you have to talk to her first. Then we run over here. So 54 minutes. We've been in this act for
The Forsaken rules out.
15 minutes or so.
I hear that gangs will
Oops. Keep forgetting to summon my minions. So we're starting to get a little bit weaker, but lucky for us, it's about to get a whole lot easier again.
What a bunch of posers.
What a bunch of posers.
We find a way to take out that guy controlling the drone.
Treasure trove, hello. So now in here, the only thing we want is the lonesome. The rest of that's kind of whatever. And experience. So we're killing reasonably quick in here to start with, which is fantastic. We've got 4 talent points to use. Knowing the layout of the maps also helps a fair bit. Kill him. He didn't drop anything interesting. It's funny that Mummy knows exactly how many characters I've got. Chain. Let's have a look at the rings. Maybe minion damage. It's got, yeah, okay. Oh, I don't want to leave. I want to do it again. Get more XP. So what have we got? 5. 6. Normally get up to about 8 or 10. The boss gives a whole chunk of XP, so that's why I'm not stopping and full clearing every single pack here. I'm just letting my minions do their thing as I run past. I'll kill this guy. He didn't drop a purple weapon, so I'm not going to bother looking. Ice Pulse. Lonesome would be a nice game. He full healed. Boo. I think it's the next one that gives the interlocking souls, which is a huge buff for any moto. Ice Pulse again. We should be nearing the end of these. Level 27, so it must be the next level. Our XP is going to take a hit. We've got 9 talent nodes to use. That's going to be a pretty sizable boost to our damage. Lonesome. There we go. So Lonesome is a DPS boost if you have a single ring equipped. This one is pretty garbage, however it's a 30% damage increase, as it makes our main skill, which is the skill in your top slot, it makes it added, basically makes it an 8-link skill. With minor, levels. However, it is an 8-link skill now instead of a 5. So the next treasure trove, I believe, is the one that gives interlocking souls, which is a weapon designed around minions. It is fantastic for automoto, as it boosts, or you're not constantly using your abilities, so you don't constantly drain your life. So use the talents to get a bit more damage. So this time it's telling you to get the minion crit, but before it didn't. Bit weird.
Guard the treasures of the god of machines against
Look at all the guards. The Wolf King's
Look at all the guards. Where? Where are the guards? Those guards that are getting one shot for 23k health. This guy's actually pretty beefy. It's probably the hardest campaign boss in the game, I would think.
Let's get out of here, partner. City of Flames. This is where we should find Elsa.
For some reason I thought I was up to the city. But I guess not. Another annoying boss fight. She just dashes around all the time.
Far beyond my own. So, let us end this beneath this rain of fire. Church hideout seems to be a good option. I'm very
Bum bum. 1 hour. I'm hoping to get this under 2 hours, which would be nice. This chick could hurry up.
let's go smash the parish courtyard. That's not
Let's go smash some stuff. Once level 33, we're 36. Do have 3 pack points, that's pretty decent. And another slot, which is fantastic. We'll just get more damage. Yep, that'll do. Minion attack speed is always really nice. Almost died. Have I died yet on this character? I can't remember. So of course that doesn't matter. So we just got a aura, an aura. Chuck that in there. Those that imbues don't really do much for us. the Frost Spirit origin skill is regen life per second, which is pretty nice. You can have a couple of spirits. So let's go attack and cast speed. Activate them all. There we go. We've got a couple of spirits, giving a couple more auras for our minions, and a bit of life regen as well, which is pretty sweet.
There's no use in talking to them. We have to take them down if we want to move forward.
I didn't expect you to be
What is best T8 farm strat? Who knows? Probably boss rush, which will probably be my next video. But we'll see in a minute. Won't be T8 though. I'll be doing T7. Because my boom moto is not a very high level. Doesn't have very good gear yet.
Things are not looking good here. We must be careful.
Old man who was tested on.
What a horrible sight. What have they done? Look over there. Someone's still alive.
Someone or some people. Always go left, top, right here, as the right connects to the exit.
Thanks to you,
Just down here.
they are finally saved. Let's exit there.
I keep forgetting to use my potion, which has Limbus Stretch attached to it, which gives us a little bit of movement speed.
Those guards are now dead. That means someone has been here. Can't believe there's another floor. Where on earth is Lean hiding? This door is locked.
This door's locked. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
It seems like someone locked those crusaders inside.
Treasure trove, hello. Let's get our interlocking souls. It almost always drops in here, so that's pretty nice. We don't really have to look at any gear because the only thing we want is an interlocking soul. Got 3 talent nodes to use. That should be 9 relatively quickly. There's one. When we get one more, then I'll do the switch. Bit of lag there. Interesting. I just love the mob density in Treasure Trove. If you have the damage, you just blitz through it all, and it's really, really, really satisfying. So just blast through all of this. It may seem like it's a bit of a stuff around to do. However, I personally find it relatively quick to just out-level in this zone. Get the prototype. What's a prototype? Let's have a look. Jawbone. Gains 2% hit damage of base shock damage if evasion is greater. That's evasion. 20,000 evasion. Blimey. 4% additional evasion for every stack of agility blessing. That's interesting. Ow. So there we go. Now we've got 2 weapons that give a bunch of minion damage, minion duration, which doesn't matter, minion max life, which doesn't matter. So it's just, I think they're good. They're fantastic for boom moto. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they're awesome. Every time I use an ability, though, it consumes a bit of life. That two-hander that I got is pretty amazing, honestly. What am I hitting for? 20,000, 14, 20, 25. Oh, my stomach's going crazy. I might just switch back to the other weapon real quick. It says 7% less damage. 10k. Ah. It's like, why am I not killing stuff? Yeah, I'd say that's definitely better. Alright, cool. Yeah. It's a fair bit better. I'll just use life every time. Well, it consumes life. It's not like I use life instead of mana. That'd be pretty sweet. But I have a fair bit of regen and stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Got another lonesome there. Let's see what it's like. Got another pair of boots there too. This one is 9839. That is kind of amazing. 20. Oh, I was going to say it's 20% extra damage, but it's not. So that is a really nice lonesome, actually. Alright, this will be my last one in here. Excuse me. I should have a hero trait or something coming up soon, surely. Is it level 50? 45. So 2 more levels. Alright, so let's leave and go to the next one. We're at 1 hour and 14 minutes, which is pretty reasonable, if you ask me. Where am I going? Oh. Derp. I was at the exit already. Brain stopped working there for a second. Oh, we're going to have a bunch of talents to use too. 9. Command per second is pretty big for this character. Fizz damage is also huge. Max troops. That's another 30% damage increase right there. Or 50% damage increase, I guess. Because we've got 3 minions. Oh, forgot to do the thing. Was it one more level that I needed for the major? Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Lane's just up ahead.
I must be getting Magic Dash soon. Come on, hurry up and split. Thanks, bro. Liv, what have I done? All this was for nothing. Oh my god. It's pretty much why I don't really care about the story. You get to a point, it's just like, what do we do now? I don't know. Torchlight.
Down and show Liv how.
I can feel my hot body. It's not. Watch out! Is this what you wanted by becoming a god?
Another tough fight. Oops. I was taking a drink instead of pressing escape. W. There we go. I think I'll die if I stay there. Come on, do your big splashy. Splashy McSplashy move.
No. The gods will not fail.
There we go. Act 2 is Dunzo. One more act to go. We're at an hour and 20 minutes right now. So hopefully we can get this done in under the 2-hour mark. That would be great.
Lacuna Desert. I've never heard of
And I didn't even use the chest. Got pretty lucky with a early omniscient, omnipotent. I don't know, whatever it was. The chest. Got a pretty decent two-hander that lasted us for a long time. We got a decent lonesome in the end. Boots, I would prefer a waiting, but I haven't seen them drop yet. Yeah, we're doing pretty well so far. Oops, there we go. Pressed escape too quick. Campaign bosses. They're hard.
the cables run all the way here. Let's follow them. All the desert lamps have been destroyed. It's so dark and cold here. You can stay closer to me if you're afraid.
Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Oops. think an hour and 20 is about my concentration limit. I start to fade mentally around about this time. But it's all good. Another super boring part of the story. Gives you a chance to have a drink and whatnot. Oh, we just got our hero trait. Let's go do that. It's more exciting than that encounter. Should be able to do... Oh, might need some minions to actually kill the enemy. There we go. Tough one. We'll do the next one as well. Should be doable. What levels is 50? 50 and we're at 45, so that's not that bad. Can we do the next one? What's the next level? 58. Wasn't paying attention to the amount of minions that were alive. I'm not used to minions that can die. On Boom Moto, they always die, so you're always casting. Oh, there we go, they all died again. There we go. Got the 58 one down. So that just means we get extra talent points, and I don't have to worry about doing that at 60. I can just select the point. How is this not done? All these enemies need to come at the same time or have a far shorter range for coming to die. Finally. Next treasure trove is level 44, which are already a higher level than that, which is kind of funny.
Nightstar will take back everything that Dawn liked. Esme said to travel along the Pardatar River and go to the Ichi tribe. The spark is there.
It is this way. It's around here and then up, I believe. Oh, this is the multiple boss one. Yeah, right. It's just annoying more than anything.
Hey, don't let her scare you. Look, the Pardatar River. Esme said it's the Mother River. The Ichi call it the skirt hem of the goddess. The Ichi tribe is just upstream.
Ishi.
It's the Ichi. Let's follow them.
Let's follow them, but they're back there. How are we going to follow someone that we're in front of? doesn't even make sense.
It's the Ichi. I dare you to be careful. The wind here is really dangerous. Let's hide behind the rock.
We made it. We're geniuses. Hitting for 78k. That's kind of funny. It's probably enough to do a tier 1 map, to be honest. But we've been doing treasure troves, so we don't need to look at loot at all. And we just... Oh, might need to summon our minions, though. Oh, where is he? Down here. Down and then up. That's right. Almost died. Have I died yet? Can't remember. I'll look when we get to maps. Yes, yes, you died. You got greedy, you paid the price. Is this the treasure trove? I believe it probably is. We'll just be going in here for XP. I don't think anything drops that we want. Lonesome or lonesome. Guess you got 2 times the chance of getting a lonesome. Which doesn't really mean much. I'm half tempted to skip this one, as our damage is pretty crazy. I didn't pick up that phantasm because we don't want to lose our energy. Is that 2 levels that we gained in this one so far? Pretty nuts. Gonna get another level. Jesus. XP in here is crazy. Level 50 already. Oops. Got a lonesome. We'll have a look at it in a minute. We've got 9 skills to use. Right, level 50. Oh, what level was this? 60. 51. Can we get 52 before we leave? That'd be nice. Imagine if I switch to the XP fall off spirits and you just farmed that area. God, you can make some crazy, crazy XP.
The banner of the sun will fall today. The statue on the bridge has come to life.
I wonder if you could level up to 100 in there. If you had 100%... Oh, I don't have any minions, that's what, nothing's dying. If you had the 100% fall off. Does that have a limit to how early you can go? Surely it does. I don't have them all, so I can't test it. Oh, I'm going to use the 10 talent nodes in a sec. He's pretty beefy, look at him. Is it going to kill us? No. Okay. Considering our gear and when we got it, probably should have killed us. Forlorn Crystal, prototype. Forlorn Crystal's good. Prototype, I think, is worthless. What's this like? Garbage. Forlorn Crystal. Oh, I don't have the 10% movement speed. I'll take that. Ten talent points. Steel Vanguard. What am I doing? I've still got to use some in that. A bit silly of me. Oh, I didn't select the main skill. Burning Aggression. Ugh, annoying part of the story. Why do I have to talk to you 3 times? Come on. Pass it, pass it, pass it.
Who can be forever needed? What lasts forever?
Be careful of that.
Be careful of the beam. Okay. Oops, I stuffed that up. I'm not gonna make it. I made it.
The world at my feet. Until it dies.
Why try to get everyone's attention? If it was me, I would prefer to simply meet the gaze of the person I love.
Click this on the way past.
Even gold
This arrogant lady is getting on my nerves. How about we smash up her offerings?
Smash everything. There we go. Another glorious journey chest. But it has no energy, so we're not wearing it.
Their hunter's shield. Since then, I've been wondering what kind of person my hunter would be. Now I know.
both winner and loser shall share them, whereas I will have the eternal sunlight to myself.
The symbols of a sword and shield are on the petals.
I've seen
Oops. I meant to sit on this one, but it doesn't really matter. You just take a little bit more damage if you go on this one than this one. Oh, I better collect the ball.
Does a queen have to lose something to understand what is truly precious?
Yeah, you got an elevator. 135.
Within me is telling me that the mysterious woman
It's going to be close to 2 hours. Hopefully
city has been buried beneath the sand for millennia.
we make the goal.
What is she doing here? Were these statues all once living people? The gold froze everything here. What happened to this ancient
I don't care who he is.
Yet this
He's an ancient hero, blah, blah, blah.
city seems to have been awakened. More and more Inheria awakening from within the statues. This. Let's give him a good fight.
Attack until your heart's content with the god of war's encouragement.
The Almighty Queen's watching you, so stand out among the rest. The new moon is rising.
She's watching, so stand out. Well, you guys are pretty disappointing. Just quietly. Why'd I click that? I don't care for that at all. Is the door opened? Yep, nice. That's all I care about.
The moon rotates to display its official
Attack speed. Crazy. Defense failed. Oh no. Oh, we failed the god of machines. We would have got nothing from it anyway.
I wish to see you, but the dual crescents blind me.
You wish to see me. It's gonna be the last thing you ever see, buddy. 157k crit. I have no idea what he's asking in chat.
The door is finally open.
The door is finally open.
Of the Colosseum of Moon.
You're an adversary to look forward to.
Dream interpretation.
Radiance is not much different from what mine used to be. Gerald of Nassau accepts your challenge as the full moon.
Gerald accepts your challenge. Well, he probably shouldn't have.
The sun. Challenge
Because he just got shit on. What's this called in PoE? It's calm. The Grand Arena of Theopolis. And calm. It's annoying in PoE too, honestly.
You must cast away your doubts, cast away your fear, and cast away
I'm not gonna cast away shit. I'm just gonna kill you all.
those who remain here are losers, eliminated from the kingdom. And so they've entrusted their fate to the stars.
Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum.
Intent of defeat burns within them. It incinerates their minds and flesh. Only the blind desire for slaughter remains.
Just all come at me at once. Everything else in the campaign all at once. It'll be interesting to see how quickly I can kill Ordrak
Chance to start again, but they must
at the end.
their lives.
Come over here and stop smashing on immune enemies.
It was not my defeat that brought me here, nor did I lose my way in life. I willingly abandoned my noble family name and assumed one that is unclean, just to offer up a flawless victory to Her Majesty. Someone has to lose, but not me. Not today. Tread the road of the sun.
Oh, that was the boss. Okay. Someone's saying that their memory costs 988 FE. Gosh, Iris would be jealous. Because Iris memories are about 4K for the shit ones. And about 8K for the good ones.
Challenger, you've performed well in the Ring of the Stars and Moon, defeating past versions of me twice. Now, you're quite
Let's go with the moon.
I agree. Everyone has someone they want to protect, and that is admirable. Even if that someone is that arrogant queen.
Love how the audio says that arrogant queen, but the text says that mighty queen. Come on, spawn the bosses. Thank you.
Challenger, cleanse your past sin here, so you may receive the Queen's grace with a pure body.
Yes, give me the queen's grace. I would love to have her grace. Please. Let's use our pack spirits. Recently summoned doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't really do anything for me. Damage does though. Yes, yes, kick me away. Pop. Huh.
The scorching gold will judge your
I
loyalty.
didn't realise these chests were here. That's interesting. Is there another one over here? There is.
Even if you do not look up to the sun, you still can't escape its radiance.
I've never ever seen those chests before. Huh. Something to do while you wait for enemies to spawn. Who'd have thunk it?
Only hares flee out of fright. Beasts don't even budge.
To be honest, I normally just AFK in the center until they all die.
Ah, Jerry, crowned with the moon of honor and stars of impurity, accept your challenge as the Queen's son champion. If one, you'll meet the Queen.
Now you can go up here and die, but you might as well just wait in the center. Oh,
Not the first, and I won't be the last.
be nice if the damage followed the animation.
The will to protect someone. It has nothing to do with strength.
Be nice if she spawned up further. Have I got another one? I don't think I have another treasure trove, do I? Or do I? Level 54. Okay, I do.
Don't the fallen flame corrupted the Einherjar? Falling flames are everywhere. What is that sun?
Bum 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 ba ba bum.
Who corrupted by the sun?
Kind of surprised no one mentioned Ruby in the video yesterday.
Oh, such a gorgeous body. I love it.
Isn't this the part with the eye beams that
No? Don't worry.
stop you all the time? Kind of annoying.
Take good care of such a beast. Oh, subjects of mine, offer up your bodies and fight for me.
You can have my body, baby. Ah, this is the spot. So you just hug that wall so you don't get frozen. Then there's one more somewhere, I think. Yeah.
You wish for power. Come beg for it. Are you frozen like a statue? Why so rude? It's not like the slaughter will ever end. Your girl is ready.
Alrighty. Is this... Yeah, this is the final... thingo? Ah! Missed. Missed. Alright. So this is the final treasure trove. You don't really need to do this one, but... in the spirit of the video, I will. Level everything up. See how much XP we got. 55 at the moment. This doggy wants to die, so I'll oblige him. It was 60 for the next hero thing, wasn't it? Yeah. XP is not great in here so far. Another omniscient prototype. The XP in there kind of sucked, so I'm just going to leave. We didn't get a whole level. The dog wants to go out. Of course he does. He'll have to wait. He doesn't want to wait. Alright, be right back. I have probably the best gloves ever known to be. Wow. 105. That's funny. Let's use our talents. Gets us a level on our synthetic troops. That's that tree done. This tree is pretty much done. Doesn't make any sense. Like, that's pretty good because command per second is really nice, but whatever. It's the build. My champion, you suck. Boss, please. When I did this on Boom, this fight lasted about 2 seconds. She just, I don't think she even got to teleport into the center. Alright, we're at 152 on the video, so as long as we can kill Ordrak. Is this Ordrak? Rusted Sun? I thought his name was Ordrak.
Do you feel it? The terror, the powerlessness, and the despair. That is what you mortals should feel when facing.
Oh, son, rust away.
Bum, 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 bum. I have a fair bit of regen from something. Don't know what. Bum 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 ba bum ba dum bum. Witness the birth of a new god. Me? Am I the new god? I think so. Interlocking Soul. And we're at maps. So that is the end of the campaign. Let's do a map just to see if this character can just walk straight into maps and, excuse me, annihilate them. Yes, yes, this is how we switch it back to good tutorial. Yep, yep. Let's get a weapon. So straight into T1 maps, as you would expect. No real dramas at all. And yeah, from here on, you just start farming up gear, farming up levels, smashing through the game. And Bob's your uncle. So that is my, I guess, guide for how I go through the campaign easily. I've done it 5 times this season on 5 different classes. My son has a level 10. His is the Sonic character because he's 5 and he loves Sonic the Hedgehog. Anywho, so that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I probably won't speed it up in the end because I figure someone might want to just compare their progress to mine as they go along. I might play this Automoto a bit. I don't know. Let's see after this how many deaths I have. I don't think I died, honestly. So air quotes, hardcore solo self found viable. I guess. Let's just see if I died before I say that. Total deaths 0. So there we go. Hour 57 time played, T1 maps, and 0 deaths. Thanks for watching. Cheers.